Describe where we are.
Okay, so we're on Murchison Road, outside of Pensacola, North Carolina, along the Cane River. All this area that you're seeing was under about 3 feet of water. Cane Creek to our left was about probably 4 feet wide, maybe 6 inches deep. It swelled to 80 feet wide, about 30 feet deep. Washed over the road, and then, of course, took out this area you can see. Coming up on Murchison's General Store. Some of these lagoons that you see on the right and left side of the road were not here before. They've just been the groundwater has swelled up and kept them filled. This is a big debris pile over here. A lot of people from the community early on would come out here and they'd sort through these piles looking for their personal belongings. So this is Highway 197, and back at Murchison's store, if you took 197 and continued south, you would hook up with Interstate 26 north of Asheville.
Were these lagoons here before?
These lagoons were here, and they were mostly hog and cattle feed lagoons. But when they overflowed, then of course a lot of the contents of the lagoons impacted the local landscape, and then when the contents of the lagoons got into the groundwater, it affected the wells. So most of the people out here can't use their wells. They have to have new wells drilled. So I'm going to turn on this road and we'll go up this little road here for a little ways. Kind of get an idea, and then we'll come back down. We'll go down Church Street. The problem here now with some of these homes and these buildings is because of the flooding that FEMA now wants to declare some of this flood zone where it's never been flood zone before. And as a result, if you've got a house, even if it wasn't damaged, and you have a mortgage on it, FEMA would you'd have to notify your mortgage company that you now live in a flood zone, and then you'd have to have flood insurance.
Flood insurance.
Or if you don't get flood insurance, then the bank would call your note.
Right.
This is just utterly devastating out here. How do you come back from this? How do you come back from that?
Where do you start with that?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Probably a cute little place there with that little rock house in the back.
Yeah.
Yeah, that stone, it didn't go nowhere, did it?
No, it didn't.
Uh-uh.
God.
Can you crack my, or unlock the window?
Sure.
Have the red flags been taken care of out here?
Mm-hmm. God. So this bus, this Provost bus,
Mm-hmm.
that was piled up against the front of this church. That's why it's all dented up. It got carried by the floodwaters and deposited down in front of the church.
That thing's like a tank.
Yeah.
That's old school.
Right.
Is that an ad hoc sawmill they just set up there to
Mm-hmm.
process the lumber? Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, it got carried by the floodwater and crashed up against the corner of the church.
Looks like someone's living in it.
There might be now. There might be somebody living in that other one too.
Oh, yeah. Jeez. And there was a gas station right there.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I'll see if I can find you a photo of it. But the bus was smashed right up against the corner of this church. They're still having Sunday service though.